everybody. Welcome to Hacking Gourmet Week, whatever it is, because I don't even keep count anymore, so I don't know. But this is a special birthday episode. No, it's not my birthday, and no, it's not Carney's birthday. So by process of elimination, unless we fired Brian or left him out, it's obviously his birthday. So this is Brian's birthday bonanza, so we're super excited that it's here. We've got a couple surprises in store for him, one which will be there in exactly 4.5 minutes from somebody named Ted. And, hey, we're just rolling with it. We're rolling with it. But we do ask at this time that you support our growth and share the feed on Facebook. That's where you're watching. Follow us on Instagram, the Twitter, the YouTube. I don't really know. There's a whole bunch of that stuff out there. But the show's usually the second and fourth Monday. So we're going to have a little bit of fun today. We're kind of looking forward to it. So I don't want to delay anything. So let's get these guys into it. So let's welcome Brian and Carney to the show. Hey, guys.
So something's about to be delivered. Why am I scared?
Because it's your birthday.
I'm having a beer during the show with my special Packer koozie mug here, ready to go.
Nice. Well, I got
Ooh, this is pretty good beer. What is this beer?
2014 Zinfandel to go with what I'm cooking tonight.
Have you guys had Blue Moon Iced Coffee Blonde? It's actually pretty good. Huh. Who knew?
Who knew?
Who knew? I don't know. It was one of those holiday packs, where you got 5 different ones. One's like mango, one's regular, one's apparently iced coffee blonde. Pretty tasty.
Nice.
So happy birthday, Brian.
Thank you. Today is actually my birthday.
So we actually played the happy birthday song in rock and roll. I know you can't hear it on your end, but you're going to have to go back and check it out. We've been playing it continuously here. It finally just went off. So that's
nice.
Now. But happy birthday. This is the Brian's birthday Bonanza episode. So, Bonanza. That's what we don't talk this week.
Bonanza.
Yeah, Bonanza.
The old TV show Bonanza, or
no,
the old
TV show
Bonanza?
The TV show Bonanza. Wasn't my artwork obvious that it was the TV show Bonanza?
Well, there was
no, I didn't get that. I didn't get that was Bonanza, the show. Did you get that, Brian?
I was guessing between the show and the restaurant.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, okay. I didn't get that. I was thinking more like the restaurant or something like that.
I was thinking the restaurant because it's a salad bar and all the jokes that would ensue.
There we go. There we go.
You know what?
Hey,
you made the joke, so I didn't have to.
Hey, Brian, can you check your door? Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, somebody. Hang on.
Oh boy, I wonder what's going on.
So I don't believe that he has ever had this, and I just got a delivery also due to modern technology here, and I don't think Brian has ever had a McRib sandwich. So we're going to solve that right now. I don't know if there's anything more tacky than delivering this particular sandwich on this show, but it is Hacking Gourmet, and anything can happen. So,
all right.
Ta-da!
I got this bag. We're on a show called Hacking Gourmet, and I have a bag from McDonald's.
I just said that, but so inside. Well, go ahead and open it. I mean, you probably know what's in there. I mean, it's not like a big secret as far as what time of year it is right now. And no, it's not Shamrock Shake season. So you only have one other thing in there.
Yeah, I'm thinking if you send it, there's got to be a McRib.
I've got one with you though. Look, I just got my bag delivered, so I just got one. Carney was going to get one, but apparently there is a 32-ounce Fanta orange or whatever it is, because I didn't know what to pick out for you other than Diet Sprite, and they didn't have that. So
I've had 7 people tell me they were going to have Diet Sprite today in my honor. Did you need the receipt, Fred, by the way?
No, good. I'm good.
Okay.
Pablo or Tim, Ken, or whatever it was, delivered that for me. He jumped the gun a little bit, but that's okay. He seemed like a very nice young man.
Fred, I appreciate you making the effort.
It's
very hard to get anything into this place, including myself. This is
that wasn't
complex
happening
down here.
No, basically, I got the word from Uber that basically was, will he come outside? And I'm like, well, no, he's going to be on the show. I'm like, we don't go in there. I'm like, oh, okay. And I don't know if it was don't go in or can't go in because my Spanish was rusty, but yeah, it wasn't happening. But I'll get you one when you come up to Orlando.
Sounds
I've got 2 McRibs, a large order of fries, and a chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah.
Nice. So
here's the deal. I was actually here's how thrifty I am. I was actually like 40 cents short, or no, 15 cents short of getting free Uber Eats delivery. I'm like, oh crap, I got to put something else in there, and I'm like, what? So I'm going through. I'm like, well, maybe I'll put in a third. Cookie, 39 cents, done.
Do you have the Arch Club card yet? Do you have the Arch card where you get collector points and things like that, or no?
I am platinum Arch. Okay, I am like I have the McRib in gold one. So hey.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
Well, let me say this is I have never ever tried it, had it. This is the first time I've seen one. I've never had it.
Really?
Never.
You've never had it. So you really have never had it. Okay, so I'm going to just say that, better to have it fresh out of the vat, right, at McDonald's than delivered, although it seemed to get it there pretty quick.
Right.
There's no delusion of grandeur. It has been processed and formed into a patty that makes it look like it has bones. It soaks in barbecue sauce, and it has pickles and onions, and that's it. And it's delicious.
It does.
Here we go.
All right,
live on
first.
This isn't gourmet, but we're hey. This is not going to win any awards at the pork. Actually, I've had pork all day today. I've had pork chops at breakfast. I did a pork thing sous vide at lunch, and now I've had McRib, which is probably not really pork.
It's not horrible.
Carney's mom wants to know what happened to the gourmet part of the show. Basically, that was gone when we did candy corn last week. So, I mean, all bets are off now.
All bets are off.
I just don't get the people that track it and wait for it. Is it that good to you?
It's different. I'm not there's nothing I like at McDonald's really. So, although I do like filet of fish, which is probably equally horrible in the scheme of anything because it's probably not real fish. But I like it. It's a guilty pleasure item. But there's and I wrote about this in the book because there's a whole chapter on the McRib sandwich in the bacon book. But basically, I said that there are just two schools of thought. It's the grossest thing ever,
right?
Or there's nobody in the middle. Nobody has a bite and goes, it's okay. I could take it or leave it. I mean, so you either think it's the grossest thing ever, or it's like, wow, I can't wait for McRib season.
How was the cleanliness of it in your packaging? Because when I had mine the other day, it was just a freaking mess of barbecue sauce all over the place.
Yeah, hang on a second.
Let me see. I haven't opened mine up yet.
So you can see it. I mean, you're going to need napkins for it.
Fred's is very clean and organized. I mean, it couldn't be two more different items.
I mean, look at the bottom of that box.
But I can't take it out without getting barbecue sauce all over me. So look, here we go. I'm going to have the same box as McGee has.
Right.
I mean, you can see.
Yeah.
If I can turn it whichever way. I don't know if I'm doing that.
Ted was smart. He put a roll of napkins in here with it because he knew I was going to
Wade, you can pick up Fred's book on Amazon. Just look at when he gets back on the screen here. We lost Fred, but his book is on Amazon. You search Fred Rui on Amazon.
Why have we lost Fred?
I don't know. I can't see you anymore, Fred. There's no more screen, but I can hear you. So what's the full title of your book for Wade? Wade's asking.
It's called So Long and Thanks for All the Bacon.
On Amazon.com? It's on the audio book too, right?
It's an audio, and I did the audio, and it is paperback or audio, and I did the audio on there, which was kind of fun. It was actually kind of fun reading your own book. I actually knew how it was going to turn out. There I go off camera again. What is going on? All right, let's do this. Let's get rid of it.
While you're doing that, Fred, I'm going to pop over here and show a little bit. We've got our gourmet smoke session coming up on Saturday. That'll be this Saturday, the 12th. It's going to be going live at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It'll be available on the La Flor Dominicana Facebook page, on Hacking Gourmet YouTube, on Hacking Gourmet Facebook page, and my personal Facebook page as well. That'll be 5 p.m. Eastern. We actually have a guest meter-rater for the evening, so tune in to see who our guest meter-rater is. We have met them before and they have been on the show, so they'll be our guest meter-rater on Saturday, and we'll be at Galliano down in Coral Gables, Florida, right down the street from my office here. Here's some information on Galliano. You can jump on to our website, hackinggourmet.com. and there's still time to get the package from that from our friends at Meat and Bone. That'll be a picanha presentation and preparation that we're doing. We're doing a Wagyu picanha with a homemade chimichurri sauce, and then we also have Argentinian chorizo sausage, a Mediterranean pink sea salt, Himalayan sea salt, and then we also have the Meat and Bone No Good Story started with a salad t-shirt. So we're looking forward to that, and we're also releasing that day the Feliz Navidad La Flor Dominicana Gourmet Smoke Sessions cigar. So that's pictured there. And we've got that coming up. As I said, jump on meatandbone.com, and you can view us live on Saturday, participate. That cigar deals and the food packages always will be available forever on meatandbone.com. Spent some time with them over this last weekend. I know, Fred, you just got your pork in a couple weeks behind.
I did.
But they still took care of it. How was your pork?
I did it this weekend. I did it on, was it Friday or Saturday? What is today? Today's Monday. So I did it on Saturday, and I actually grilled it, and I did 2 different pork chops. So I went locally, and I went to the butcher, and I got a double pork chop, because that's what the Iberica ham pork one was. And I did both of them. And my wife and I, we just did an absolute taste test between the two. And to be honest, it was very interesting. Both decent flavor, but for me, definitely the Iberico was better. It was tender. You could tell, you could see it before you cooked it, the marbleization in there. So, and that just paid off, even with the grill. I took it to about medium. I probably would have rather had it closer to medium rare, but I don't cook a lot of double pork chops in the grill, so just timing wise, it was a little bit more difficult for me. I tried my thermometer; it freaked out of the gate because the fire was too hot. So, but I pulled it off at medium, and it was fine. Tender. Do I think it's worth the jump in price just because of how much more it is? I don't know. I think I'd rather I'd have to have it in the hands of somebody that is super, super skilled at pork chops. I notice a difference in steak, but I can say, hey, man, if you're going to do Wagyu, and we've done it on the show a million times, you get the high-end steak if you know how to cook it. It is a night and day difference. For me, I mean, to spend, I don't know, what does that chop go for? Like $30? $35?
It's 30.
I mean,
yeah, it's not. It's honestly, it's not too bad for the price, and generally it comes with. You can get 2 of those for around. You can get 2 of those chops for. It's a double pork chop, so you're getting 2 chops for like $35. It's actually a pretty good deal. And it really, Iberico pork chop is really like, I cooked mine on the session medium rare, and it's really like eating Wagyu beef. It's like Wagyu pork. I mean, it's absolutely incredible. I highly recommend it with a really hot sear. The tempered cooking method is the best way with it. A sous vide on it would be really good too. It's a meat you really want to treat like a high grade of steak rather than like a normal pork chop where you give it a lot of heat for an extended period of time. So a lot of resting into it. But it was really nice. But it was good that you got it. I know they said you have a flap steak as well.
I have a hanger steak, and I haven't done the hanger steak. And they sent me up. So I know what you were talking about now. So they sent me some. I've got the bacon-infused salts coming, but I got the smoke-infused one. And now I understand what you were talking about when you open it and you smell it. I have never smelt salt as infused as much as this smoked salt.
No.
And I imagine the bacon's going to be similar. So I actually told them to send me an extra one of the bacon because I have a feeling I'm going to like it in advance.
Yeah, it's incredible. It's incredible. But moving along, Brian, you're probably wondering why I'm so patient today. I haven't done anything. Why I'm so quiet is my gift to you. Fred doesn't even know what this is. My gift to you is what I'm cooking today. It's actually what I'm not cooking today. Today, your friend John Carney has developed an incredible meal that culminates what Brian Mcgee is as a human being. Today's meal is McGee's vegetarian birthday steak tartare.
Oh!
I'm going to be doing a steak tartare entirely vegetarian. There's going to be absolutely no cooking whatsoever. We're going to be chopping some things up. We've got all sorts of fresh vegetables. I know Brian loves this. Nice raw, fresh garden vegetables. So we've got cauliflower, carrots, shallots, peas, avocado, mustard powder, salt, pepper, garlic, ginger, sesame seeds, rice wine vinegar, light mayo, quail eggs, mushrooms, spinach, Japanese barbecue sauce, and a little bit of soy sauce to round out McGee's vegetarian birthday steak tartare.
So is it vegetarian without steak, or is it vegetarian with steak on top of it?
It's totally vegetarian. There's absolutely no steak. I'm going to manipulate the ingredients and add things together that give it kind of a steak taste. So we're doing a plant-based meal for you today. for your birthday. I knew that's what you'd like. So I know we have some fans watching. Renee Yaffe is very happy.
After 7 months of doing this show, I really should pull the plug at this point, on this exact moment. I don't know what the hell you're doing with a vegetarian steak tartare. And this is, by the way, the first moment I ever, historically on the show, that I am glad I'm not there to have it. Every other one, we're usually like, man, you should try that stuff.
Oh, it's the first.
Wow. I'm going to sit here with my McRib sandwich, be judged by half the people watching the show and cheered by the other half, and just see how this happens.
All I'm saying is the ladies in our crowd are very happy with the vegetarian meal. And then there was actually one question, Renee, our winner of our first contest ever, Renee Yaffe, says, "Where's the Beyond Burgers?" So Renee, what's going to happen is I'm taking peas because Beyond Burgers have a lot of pea protein in it. I'm going to take peas. I'm going to use a blender. I'm going to break them down with some mushrooms. And I'm going to make my own little meal. And then Matt Ty, our friend Matt Ty from How About That Cigar, thinks that I'm joking. Matthew, I am absolutely not joking. I am cooking a vegetarian meal this evening. It's sad, I know.
Wow.
All right, Brian, birthday boy, what are you doing?
The opposite.
Bring us back to something good, Brian.
All right, so I've got an Australian Wagyu picanha. Marbling score 6 out of 7. And I am going to make a garlic honey mustard sauce to go with it, with vermouth, cream, onions, salt, pepper, garlic, all that fun stuff. And going to make the honey mustard with Dijon mustard, honey, mayonnaise, and a little bit of garlic. It's going to be delicious.
And just if anybody thought I was officially not joking here, let's take a look at the Carney grill cam. Oh, well, this looks like we got Fred here. The Carney grill cam. Oh, there's a vegetable. Oh, no. Oh no, we've lost the Carney grill cam.
Cooper makes a good point. He says, for those that gave up meat for Lent on Fridays, we appreciate your choice. Save it for Lent. Is it Lent? It's not Lent now, though. Isn't that like closer to Easter or something?
That's before Easter, isn't it? Or during Easter?
It's definitely not.
Leads up to Easter.
It's something Easter related, I think.
The grill cam's back. All right. So anyway, if anybody was curious, here's the Carney grill cam brought to us by our friends at Meat and Bone, meatandbone.com. Grill cam, we got a Christmas tree. We got vegetables.
You're really going to do this?
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Not only am I going to do it, I practiced it a little bit last night.
Oh, good. Brian's going to save us.
All right, so let's get the grill cam up there. We're 4 wide. All right. So first thing I got going on here, you see we're going to get this avocado lined up. I've kind of smashed this up a little bit. This is going to be my base. A little off of being perfectly right, but that's okay. Let's smash it up. Right. 5 second long.
Smoking Tobacco asked the birthday on Friday, what's worthy of turning 27?
Well, what I'm about to do to this vegetables, I'd probably do the exact opposite, so that's my recommendation.
Renee, I appreciate the confidence. She said that Carney doesn't make anything bad. I've had his vegetables before. I appreciate your confidence in that, and I respect the comment, but this is going off the rails. This is a little weird.
It's Brian's birthday.
It doesn't make it right.
As they say in the movies, this will not end well.
No. This may be worse literally than my candy corn tasting.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh my God. So bad. I kept the extra part of the bag for Carney too when he comes up because I don't want to go down that misery alone.
I'm actually really looking forward to that. And I'm really looking forward to this dish too, to be honest with you. I've kind of been interested in making some of these plant-based dishes I've been reading ingredients on those Beyond Burgers and whatnot, so I think I can do a little bit better than them, but obviously the texture and stuff will be a little different. But that's it. You gotta do what you gotta do for your friends, and this is for Brian, so happy birthday.
You know what? I'd rather get another McRib, which I will.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So, Brian, who do you think is the better friend? The guy that's making a vegan meatloaf that's raw, or the guy that sent you McRibs delivered to your door?
I'm gonna have to say the guy that delivered the McRib to the door.
There we go. There we go.
And how can we have a grill cam if there's no grill?
Yeah, it's the vegetable cam.
Veggie cam.
I'm just trying to make you live a long, extended life, Brian.
Wade said he saw your pea recipe one time on the page. Can you highlight that sometime? Was that my pea salad recipe that we just did like a couple weeks ago?
And it's still on the Facebook page.
Yeah, yeah. Carney gets all the credit.
I do really enjoy pea salads. I also like peas in like tuna salads as well.
Mm-hmm. I do peas in, what did I make last week? Pasta. Oh, I made a pasta carbonara, and I actually put peas in at the very end, so they're still firm. But I actually like peas in that.
All right, so I'm starting to plate here because there's no cooking to be done.
I do want to give a shout out to Wood Butcher. Obviously, we won't be able to showcase him on Carney's display as much this episode, but Wood Butcher, Maine, doing a lot of cutting boards. You see, we use the cedar little things to clean off the grills and stuff like that. Some really cool stuff. I'll be sure to post a picture with the rib sandwiches on the Wood Butcher blog. I think that would be appropriate. Brian, I'll complain to McDonald's about screwing up your salad order here. This is really disappointing.
Yeah, we'd actually agreed to all make a salad in a vegetable-related dish or send you something like that. Fred went rogue and did the McRib, and now making me look like a fool.
Thanks, Fred.
Hey, look, I tease Brian probably 300 days a year about the vegan stuff, so it seemed only appropriate on his birthday to not go down that route.
You're the only one, by the way. You're the only one.
So the next part of my dish is going to be mashed up carrots. I've got rice, cauliflower, so it's already cut up and mashed up. So we're going to really thinly cut up and mash some of these carrots here. We're going to mix that with the cauliflower. In that cauliflower, we're going to, this little blend, we're going to put mustard powder, a very little light mayo, some rice wine vinegar, salt, pepper, garlic, and a quail egg.
Hey, is quail egg bacon vegan anymore?
I don't think quail egg is considered vegan. That's why this is the vegetarian version.
Oh, okay. All right. That's right.
If you got an egg in it, it makes you more pescatarian.
Why? Pescatarian's fish.
I thought that was.
Oh, that's right. It is.
I thought that was religion. A religion.
It'd be like aviarium. Would be birds, I think, right?
I don't eat anything that casts a shadow. I'm level 5 vegan. I don't even know what that means. John's still waiting to come make me potato salad.
Oh,
Who's
yeah.
behind Smoking Tobacco? Who is that?
Smoking Tobacco is my friend Matthew Tobacco and his girlfriend Nicole.
Oh, okay.
Fantasia.
Okay, Matthew.
Yeah, and then I'm one of the co-hosts / recurring guests. It's a miracle. I mean, Smoking Tobacco has been doing excellent. Tons of growth, and it's been a big few months for them too. So hopefully we continue on the same path here. All right, so these carrots are all mashed up here a little bit. Got those diced up. We're gonna throw in carrots. I'm gonna use a different container here. Making all sorts of messes with all these vegetables. And then, oh, Fred, I've got a great would you rather today. awesome gourmet facts. We're going to make Brian make some decisions he never thought he'd have to make before.
Oh, good.
Already did with eating the McRib.
Now, just wait. This decision I'm going to make you make today, you're going to have a real hard time with.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
All right, so we got cauliflower in there, a little mustard powder.
Michael said, little known fact, there's no actual ib meat. I think he means rib meat in there. I don't think it's actual rib meat. There is actual pork. It's a pork patty that's kind of shaped to make like a miniature rack of ribs. But I mean, maybe he means there's no actual rib meat in there, which is absolutely true. But there is pork in it. It is a pork patty. I have a second one right here just to measure consistency. I'm fairly certain that they're about 6 millimeters smaller this year in thickness, but I'll need to go to the frozen ones from last year to double check that. I'm not going to just no rumors, as Coop would say, rumor free. So I am not saying that the McRib is smaller. So I'm not going to start a rumor, but I'm leaning towards that. But I will check that back out.
All right. So we've got the light mayo, vinegar, salt, pepper, garlic. All they got to do is put the quail egg in there, and then we're going to mix that up a little bit. Quail eggs, you haven't seen, they're these tiny little miniature eggs. We keep losing the grill cam, but there we go. The grill cam's even protesting this meal.
If there's anyone that's got McRibs in their freezer, it's Fred.
You don't know me. Don't judge me.
All right. So I've got diced up an onion, browned it in avocado oil and a little bacon grease, and then added some vermouth, heavy cream, garlic, salt, pepper, which I need to add a little more. And I'm just going to let it thicken up a little bit.
Nice.
So this is the quail egg, if anybody was curious. Tiny little quail eggs. I figured the quail would probably be the most vegetarian bird possible. So that's kind of why I picked it. What this egg's going to do in the tartare, even the same way you would do like a steak tartare, it's going to really just bind the ingredients together. So that's why we add that in there. It's going to hold it together real nicely.
Oh, my
Give it some texture.
honey mustard sauce is equal parts mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, honey. And then I added it to the onions. And vermouth.
I'm not going to lie, this is actually pretty damn good, guys.
You're basing that on what? Appearance?
No, just my opinion.
Okay. I mean, because you haven't tried it, you haven't eaten it yet, so.
Oh no, I've been trying it along the way. I've been trying the individual parts of it, yeah. Right. So we've got the two layers on there.
That's coming from the guy. I'm afraid that's coming from the guy that's eating a McRib right now, so I don't know what that says about me.
This is a 3-pound Australian Wagyu picanha that will go into this sauce.
Wow.
Marbling score 6 out of 7.
That is crazy.
And steak tip. This is the one cut of beef that you definitely have to cut against the grain, or it will be chewy as hell.
So I think there might be time for us to do some of our advertising here, Fred. I don't have anything else really going on. If you want to jump into that there. I've got my peas and mushrooms together now.
On the advertising?
Yeah, like a top 5. No, there's a top 5 list that we got. We've got Hacking
Gourmet,
Gourmet
Let me
Facts.
just talk about this. Smoking tobacco did seem, so Fred seems like a McDonald's guy. I'm not a McDonald's guy, but I'm still going to answer your question. But no, I'm really not. I mean, the only time I actually go to McDonald's is for the McRib. And then I just don't go there the rest of the year. It's not my thing. He says, what's your take on the Szechuan sauce craze? It has been, that's like a big deal. I have not had it. McDonald's apparently has a Szechuan type burger or something right now, and it's like a huge deal. When I was driving back across country earlier, everything was about the peppers than the other McDonald's, but I'm going to have to give that a shot. So let's talk about a top 5. So what it was is, and because it was birthday, it was top 5 cakes, or cake flavors, I should say. So McGee has cheesecake. I'm not even sure that's a cake, but we'll cut him some slack since it's his birthday. But I mean, cheesecake. Next one is chocolate, lemon, red velvet, Oreo ice cream, and Oreo ice cream cake. Oh, ice cream cake. Now that's solid. That's a solid pick. Carney was chocolate peanut butter. I think we're gonna look at a bullet blender. Was the second choice. Chocolate, strawberry, red velvet, and coconut. For myself, I had to go carrot cake, because honestly, it's all about the cream cheese. Before you throw the vegetarian thing on me, it's all about the cream cheese. Red velvet, lemon, angel food cake, and double chocolate. Let's get back to cheesecake. Is it a cake? And thanks to Wood Butcher for sponsoring. Is it a cake?
I classify cheesecake as cake because it says cake in the actual phrase, and it actually gets baked, so it's cake.
Okay, all right. Shortcake says cake. It's not cake.
If it's done New York style, it's thick like a cake. If you do it the other way, it's not runny but softer like a pie. So it can be a cake. And that's my answer.
Okay, is pancake a cake?
Technically, it is.
Hot cakes, are those cakes? I mean,
they don't get baked. In my opinion, it's got to be baked to be a cake.
Okay. All right. So the non-baked cheesecake is not a cake, but the baked cheesecake is a cake.
Right. So does that make a baked Alaska a cake?
Oh my God! Tell me that's not true.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Now that, are we done with the blender yet?
Myself muted. Actually, I'm muted, so nobody can hear it except you guys.
Oh, can they all hear you now?
Look at the big brain on Brad.
They can hear me now, but now they can't.
Okay. All right. So Renee says cheesecake is absolutely cake. I'll accept that argument. She says, and cream cheese frosting is vegetarian. I had no idea. I mean, I guess I never really thought about it. Cream cheese is vegetarian?
I didn't know that.
I mean,
is it not made from?
Is key lime pie a cake? Because it's mine and Andy Yappy's. Yeah, I love key lime. Is probably my favorite. I always think of it as pie though, so it's not really cake.
That doesn't get baked, I don't believe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, pies get baked. I think the real question we need to be asking: are pies actually cakes?
Oh, I think that you're just getting silly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're about to cross the line here that we know we can't.
Yeah. This is the guy that's making a vegetarian meatball. Right. Yeah.
I'm watching you.
So vegetarian but not vegan. Yeah, key lime pie is probably one of the most refreshing things if you've never had it.
Oh yeah.
And if you want to make it, it's not hard to make, but the only thing I'll tell you on the key limes is get Nelly and Joe's. It's the only Nelly and Joe's key lime. You'll find it in the grocery store, but it's the only lime juice that is legit what you want out of key limes. Anything else won't come close, and don't even try making it with a non-key lime.
So I put my final layer here. This is the peas and the mushrooms with the Japanese barbecue sauce.
Wade says, angel food affords a great segue to strawberry shortcake. Yeah, strawberry shortcake's pretty solid. Actually, if you take like a mug, like a big beer mug, strawberry, vanilla ice cream, then the shortcake, and you just keep repeating that over and over again. Oh, perfect.
So I did lie. We are going to cook one thing here on the show tonight. We're going to toast some bread. I have little pumpernickel bread spears. Sorry, spears. So we're going to toast these up. I have a feeling your dogs wouldn't be as excited to be at my place right now, Brian.
Nope. She's eyeballing this picanha.
Now, I can see the picanha on a slightly bigger screen than the viewers can right now, and that looks amazing from the distance I'm looking at. Can you go to just Brian? So we're looking all the way across his kitchen right now, And between the outside and the inside of that picanha looks absolutely amazing from this distance.
Right. Let me get you.
If you do not cross-cut that, Brian, is it too tough to eat?
Yeah, if you cut with the grain.
Oh, that looks amazing. Look at the crust on that.
Yeah.
How'd you cook that again, Brian?
I actually sous vide it and then seared it on my grill.
Nice.
Happy birthday to Brian. Happy birthday to Brian. I can be there in 22 hours.
You better hurry. I don't know if it's going to last that long.
May not.
Uh-uh.
Where are we in the show? Let me go to the show notes. What do we got to do? It's 5:40. Let's see. We did our top 5 list. How about gourmet facts?
Oh, these are some good ones. These are some good ones. Here we go. Gourmet facts. I'm excited for this. This is Gourmet Facts. It's brought to you by our friends at McGee's Smoked Meats, Crown Head Cigars. Got something exciting coming up in the early 2021 that Brian and I have been working on with Hacking Gourmet here with the Crown Heads crew. But this is your Gourmet Facts brought to you by Crown Heads and McGee's Smoked Meats. So our first gourmet fact, these are birthday themed. Chocolate is the #1 birthday cake flavor. Numero uno. Chocolate.
Okay.
That's a gourmet fact. Right there. Number 2. The birthday song was written in 1893 by 2 sisters from Kentucky named Mildred and Patty Hill. Another interesting fact, it wasn't called Happy Birthday to You originally. I cannot remember what it was called, but I do know it wasn't called that originally. In 1910, it became the birthday song. And now it's now open. It's now an open market item. You can actually sing it all you want. There was a period of time where they tried to charge people royalties for singing Happy Birthday, and you can no longer do that anymore. So thank you, Mildred and Patty Hill.
Now, just technically, though, although it's statute of limitations or whatever it's called, maybe that's not the right term, Warner still owns it. I'd heard Paul McCartney had owned the rights to it at one point and sold it to Warner, but I don't know if that's true. But Warner actually has it copyrighted.
They do,
and actually,
and they cannot actually come after you anymore for using it personally. Now, if people want to sing it and then sell it, you have to buy the product. So
if it's in a movie or anything like that, then they have to do it.
So the birthday song that we played today, Hacking Gourmet purchased that song. So we did have to buy that to play it on commercial use.
So it's the same melody as the song "Good Morning to You."
That was the original song, actually. Did you look that up?
Okay.
Or did you know
All
that?
right. Huh?
Did you just look that up? Or did
Everybody
you know
knows that.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody knows that.
I didn't know.
No, I looked it up. It's right here.
All right, 1 second. We'll get the next gourmet fact here as soon as I get my bread off. I do not want to burn that bread. That would be unfortunate.
Checking the Facebook feed here to see what's going on. Up to date on the questions.
All right, our next and final gourmet fact. Sorry, this is our third. November 26th is National Cake Day. November 26th, National Cake Day.
Okay.
All right. And our very final fact, our gourmet fact, is the world's most expensive cake had a price tag of $75 million.
Probably a cheesecake.
Cake. I don't know. Is that actually cake, though? Do you think it's, again, we get back to that debate?
I bet it was like giant, and I bet it had like gold or something on it.
It had lots of diamonds, allegedly. Again, there was more information available on this, but in true Hacking Gourmet fashion, we'll leave that to your imagination.
$75 million engagement cakes. Oh, it just looks like a giant thing with flowers all over it. Oh, there's a bunch of them. There's lots of them, you know. Wow, okay. $20 million one. Okay, they just look like fancy cakes. I'll take nothing bundt cakes. If you have one of those near you, those are tasty.
And those are our gourmet facts brought to you by McGee's Smoked Meats and
Nice.
Crown Heads.
Sweet.
I'm all done with my McRib sandwich. That was an awesome taste test there. Uber driver stayed here to remove the bag. That's good. That's full service. Oh. I don't know if I should have ate 2 McRib sandwiches. So the only time when Apple Watch came out with their, they were going to do the heart monitoring, and so I was part of the beta testing for it with it was like Stanford or something, one of those places. And so you had free like healthcare, or free if there was a problem with AFib or something like that, which I don't have. The only time that it ever triggered a warning for Stanford or whatever the medical thing was to send me an email and phone call and stuff was literally 15 minutes after I had a McRib sandwich, is the last year.
Well, that's certainly something you should be careful with. Maybe that's a sign of quality.
Maybe it was just a sign that I was happy.
McDonald's Apple trying to take away all your happiness.
I know.
So I'm gonna sprinkle a little
I,
ginger on top here. Get a little ginger on top. I'm gonna put a little of diced carrots on top, garnishing. Got mushrooms on the front. I put a little shallots on the top. The only thing I'm scared about here, guys, is when I pull this little guide I have off, if it's gonna come apart.
if it turns out flat, is it a pancake?
All right, here we go.
Brian with his presentation. Watch the dog behind you, who seems to be getting awfully in the cutting board. That looks really good.
Steak right in the sauce.
Yeah, that looks good. Are we going to go to the grill camp? Big ring on taking off of deal?
Oh yeah, we'll go over to the grill cam for that. We'll bring it on. This does look excellent. Presentation's nice. Hopefully it tastes good. For some reason the grill cam is being a jerk tonight, but that's okay. We'll flip over to it. Here we go.
All right, we'll do the shot before I eat.
So here's the grill cam.
That's the Fred cam. That's the Fred cam and Carney small cam. There it is. I see grill cam. I don't know.
There we are. So that is Brian Mcgee's vegetarian birthday steak tartare. So here we go. Let's take the top off. I'm going to take a picture here before I take the top off so I can lie and pretend like it came out perfect. So nobody's going to be able to tell the difference.
We lost the grill cam anyway.
No, it's back. Here we go. The moment of truth.
Oh. Fingers crossed. And
Perfect.
there we go. Quick, cut away. Cut away. It's holding. Okay, cut away. Run. Okay, grill cam went out.
Perfect.
It was trying to hold.
It's actually pretty good on the side. I'll show you a good shot of it over here. It's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
That's. I mean, there's nothing in there that hold. I mean, that's just super hard to get to hold.
Yeah, I'm surprised it's doing that well, but it looks great. So I'm happy how it came out. We're going to give it a shot here. I already got some good pictures. We'll go back to Brian here real quick while I do that.
Wow, it was really good. It's got a McRib aftertaste. What's going on?
It's probably because you're eating a McRib. So, Brian, what was your vote on the McRib? Okay, understand what all the fuss is about. Can't understand what the fuss is about.
Well, I ate the whole thing.
Okay.
If I didn't like it, I wouldn't have ate it.
There you go. All right.
It's actually, you know what? I don't hate it, don't love it. So I guess I'm one of the few that's in between. I can take it or leave it. But
Renee's asking if that's Heidi or Dallas. That's Heidi, right?
That's Heidi.
There we go.
Dallas.
I didn't really know that, Renee, so I took a 50-50 chance of looking smart, and I got away with it.
You gotta remember Heidi. She's the one that was jumping all over you.
Oh yeah, she is. She's got a lot of energy.
This is Dallas.
So we should go over to our Would You Rather. I think I'm a little nervous of what Carney has set up for the birthday Would You Rather.
Oh, here we go. I'll be honest. It's actually that tartare is very good. It's got a good spice to it. It's got a good tart. The salt levels on it's nice. It's like on the back of your throat. If you ever have that tartare, it's got that tang to it. Great little tang.
Yeah.
Yep, it's delicious. All right, here we go. Would you rather? Brian Mcgee, these are for you, baby. This is brought to you by our friends at the Red Meat Lovers Club. Brian, birthday dinner or birthday cake?
Younger it would have been cake, but now it's dinner.
Fred?
Dinner, no question.
Absolutely, birthday dinner. All right. Brian, would you rather smoke a cigar that requires constant relighting or constant recutting, where you have to keep recutting the cigar?
Relighting. Because if
Relight.
it's recutting, it's probably cool.
Yeah, relight.
I'm going to go with relighting as well. All right, Brian, would you rather have a vegan diet or only eat bread?
Isn't that the same thing?
I don't know.
For how long? Long?
Forever.
Vegan diet. Why I couldn't.
Yeah, I mean,
Bread would be
I like bread and all, but I mean that's only going to go so far. I'll have to take vegan diet. Plus, you can eat bread on a vegan diet, so. Okay.
Right.
So for those that are technologically sound, I have Brian Mcgee on recording saying he prefers a vegan diet.
I knew it. Bread.
And Fred, this last one is exclusively for Brian. For those that don't know, Brian is a Marine. So Brian, would you rather be in the Army or the Air Force?
Oh!
Army or the Air Force?
Oh man, what a kick in the nuts!
Before you answer, McGee, be careful because this could be recorded. Paul's probably listening as well. So
he'll be happy. I'll have to say Air Force because I'm a aviation nut, and you have to be smart to get in the Air Force. So there you go.
There you go.
So those were two very tough questions. That very last one.
Digitally recorded.
And Renee says, "Don't ask any more questions, McGee. It's a trap."
That's true. That's true.
So that's the end of our Would You Rather for the week. That's brought to you by Red Meat Lovers Club.
That's great. That's great.
What else we got going on?
I don't know. This is like the soonest we've ever been done. I know that we're done. Everybody's done. I know that coming up on the 12th, you have another gourmet smoke session. So I know you talked about that earlier. Everybody's looking forward to that. We're going to circle back around on the 21st, I believe, and do something different there. We'll come up with something really cool. We have no idea what it's going to be.
Well, 21st will be the week of Christmas. So it will certainly be Christmas themed. So that'll be good. I do have one more shout out on the show. Today is also my niece's 5th birthday. So happy birthday to my niece Ella. If she happens to be watching the show, I highly doubt it because if adult guests have a hard time focusing, I'm sure a 5-year-old would have an even more challenging time focusing on our show. Or maybe that might be our actual audience.
I can't even focus on the show. So yeah, I think that's probably a good call. We'll see if Nickelodeon will pick you up. We'll just drop slime on you once in a while and stuff like that. Maybe it'll be good.
But just remember, we do have the gourmet smoke sessions coming up on 12/12/2020. That'll be 5 p.m. It'll be a great show. We're doing the picanha there. Bring it up there one more time for the website. You can jump on hackinggourmet.com, and you can go to meatandbone.com where they have the bundle for the December 12th session. We also have our next session, which will be in January. That's going to be January 14th. That will be with a retailer in New York, and we'll get started with that. And then Brian and I are actually working on doing some events together, hopefully in person, in February. So we would have some things we're working on for that that will involve some meat and food packages as well. So hopefully we have that. And then there was the last 2 other facts actually here. It's also Pearl Harbor Day today. I got that. And then my mother wanted to make sure everybody knew that it was also Larry Bird's birthday.
Okay.
Pete Johnson's birthday today.
It's also our friend
That's
Pete
right.
Johnson's birthday.
Shout out to Johnson. Happy birthday to Pete.
So that's all I got. I didn't cook today, so we did that. I said the vegan tartare came out good. I'm enjoying it. It's not bad. I got a nice little glass of wine. I would certainly cook this for Brian again. I know I did this selflessly for him, but if I had to do it, I mean, I guess it came out all right, you know. So,
Fred, let me just say on the record that Carney did 0 cooking, and I still finished before him.
Oh.
So there is a question. Wade asked this question. Wade's got some questions here. Meat and Bone says tomorrow is the last day to order the package. Yes, tomorrow is the last day to order the package to have it at your home for Saturday. Any of the Meat and Bone packages that we do through Hacking Gourmet can be ordered at any time. They can fulfill those orders for you. So if you want to participate in one of those packages at another time, or you're just curious, or you caught the show after the fact, you're able to order those at any time. But tomorrow is the cutoff to order that for delivery for Saturday, but it's available all the time for ordering. So feel free to do that. So, but anyway, Brian, happy birthday! The dogs are ready to get at it. I've got nothing else to say. We started late and ended early. On the 21st, I'll be cooking again, so we'll be going late.
Nice.
Yep. Happy birthday, Brian. All our love to you, and everybody watching certainly sends their best. Thanks for being you. I got nothing else. That was like a 5-minute rant of saying something nice. I got nothing else. Anyway, so join us at the Gourmet Smoke Sessions on the 12th. We'll see you in 2 weeks on this show where we'll be doing a special Christmas episode. If you can get a chance, follow us on Facebook and Instagram, and be sure to share that. And also support our sponsors. Meat and Bone, you know, maybe if you don't want the package, maybe you want something else from there. I was told they just got the bacon infused salt back in, which is like, I think, $10. So I think I just ordered one of those. Definitely support the 2 guys with the cigars anyway, LFD and Crown Heads, both real good cigars. Can't go wrong there. And thanks everybody, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.
See ya.